So most prevalent, the first one was hypertension, right?
Yeah.
High blood pressure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. Like I did a whole series on hypertension. I probably should do another one soon, but like doctors will just say, "Oh, you have hypertension. We need to lower it." I mean, it's so ridiculous. At this stage, the fact that they still talk like this, it's beyond ignorance. Like it's willful ignorance
Yeah. Yeah.
because there's so much material on what's happening with the blood of why the pressure would go up, right? That for anybody who talks like that, it's like
Yeah.
ancient thinking, okay? It's like embarrassing at this point.
Mhm.
Like a thick viscous blood has to be pushed, right? A dehydrated system needs to be forced. So blood pressure going high or hypertension is not a disease, okay? It's an adaptation. So an adaptation means the body's brilliant and genius and it needs to make
Yeah.
a change so you stay alive because
Mhm.
blood needs to get to the brain. It needs to be forced to the brain,
Yeah.
and it's obviously got a problem because it's increasing the pressure for a reason.
Yep.
So then you're thinking, well, what would be the real reason as to why? And it definitely isn't because you're missing out on a hypertensive medication. So, so if you have thick viscous blood, that's part of the problem. So that, right, it could literally be dehydration. I
Mhm.
mean, it could literally just be dehydration.
Yeah.
Salt and water content is off. Could be magnesium loss, potassium loss, could be elasticity issues of the vessel. Okay. Could be stress response, like chronic fight or flight, right? Where's
Mhm.
your stress? I mean, that's like the top killer.
Yeah.
Like emotional suppression, emotional stress, right?
Yeah.
Repressed grief, repressed resentment. So you have like when you're in those states, you have sympathetic dominance, right? Poor vagal nerve tone. So that creates vascular tension. And then the vascular tension is creating more mineral need and, on and on. So this is a circular problem. And then if you have a toxic liver, the liver's not cleaning the blood properly, right? And you have recirculating waste, that's
Mhm.
contributing to not only the thick viscous blood aspect, right? Blood needs to be tightly controlled, but also it's causing inflammatory issues. So you're getting more cholesterol in the blood, you're getting more responses to the blood, making it also more heavy.
Yeah.
And then also like the blood has to have a balance in its pH. It does have a bit of a sway, but
Mhm.
it needs to be pretty neutral in like the 7.3-ish zone.
Yeah.
But it can become acidic, right? It can become imbalanced, either side, but more so when it gets in the acidic
Yeah.
range. It can cause like heart arrhythmias. It can cause like all kinds of other problems to the vessel walls. Then your cholesterol goes up. Then you get that catch 22 of thick
Mhm.
viscous blood. And then they're like, you have to be on all these pills. But what does that cause? It causes Alzheimer's disease because if you don't get blood to the brain and you don't clean out what's called the glymphatic system, so we have the lymphatic system, but then we have
Mhm.
the glymphatic system of the brain, okay? It's the glial aspect of the lymph in the brain. If that doesn't clean out, then you get what they call those plaques, you get
Mhm.
deposits, and then your nerves and your whole communication system of the
Yeah.
brain is going to fail, right? So that's why you get these poor elders, instead of enjoying their retirement years, as they say, right? They're on all these drugs that dull them down. They can't remember things. They can't think clearly. Then they're a danger to themselves or others. They lose their driver's licenses and off they go
Yeah.
to the nursing home, right? To die
Yeah.
alone. Like it's a travesty that we medicate these conditions, which are normal adaptations, and we do not educate, or they do not educate their patients into why, the root causes of why those things are happening,
Yeah.
right? Which we, can easily address with simple changes, with cleansing routines, with hydration and nutrition. So that's a joke. The whole idea of like the hypertension being a scary problem that has to be medicated, that whole idea is just Rockefeller medicine bullcrap. So you can use things like we talked about magnesium, hibiscus tea. It's got the natural ACE inhibitor, which I don't even really go for that, but that's what like they'll say, oh, it's a natural ACE inhibitor, which is one of the drugs that they would put you on. Garlic, that's a huge one. Garlic extract, it helps with the vascular resistance. Diaphragmatic breathing. I mean, just literally breathing properly can lower sympathetic tone. Tapping this area here, doing so like putting your face plunging in cold water, just the face activates the vagal nerve, right? And you can actually start to get into parasympathetic, rest and digest. Castor oil packs, you can support the kidneys because the kidneys really take a hit in hypertensive states. And the go for a walk, breathe, like hydration. Like doctors don't even, like the MD world doesn't even address the basics, like stop eating crap,
Yep.
drink water,
Well, drink
like
proper water, not just any old water,
proper
not drink
water,
tap water.
not
Yeah.
tap water,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you can take filtered water or spring water and vortex it with even a spoon or something. As long as you vortex the water and spin it,
Yeah.
you can get the, not from H2O, you can put it into H3O2, which is structured water, which behaves electrically sound in the body and helps
Yeah.
all the communication, right? Because drinking like dirty bulk water, now your kidneys have to actually work harder to
Yeah.
fix that and filter that, right?
Yeah.
So hypertension, yeah, it does not need medication, it needs education.
You know those things you got as well, the biophotonic cards and stuff, and also the disc. They both structure water as well.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
all kinds of amazing technologies and
Yeah.
abilities to structure water now, like
Yeah.
tons.